China, everyone's favorite economic powerhouse and geopolitical puzzle, has just upped the ante in the global energy game. This move is not just a minor tweak in their strategy, it's a bold leap that could redefine the energy landscape for decades to come. They've stumbled upon a treasure trove of thorium, a naturally occurring radioactive element you might not have heard of, but should definitely start paying attention to. Thorium has the potential to be a game changer in the energy sector, offering a cleaner and more abundant alternative to uranium. It's like finding out your eccentric neighbor has been hoarding the world's largest stash of discontinued but far superior chocolate. Imagine the possibilities and the envy it would generate. That's the kind of impact we're talking about here. This isn't just another resource grab, it's a strategic maneuver that could shift the balance of power in the global energy market. The implications are vast, affecting everything from international relations to environmental policies. This is China potentially cornering the market on an energy source that could make fossil fuels about as relevant as a dial-up modem. Imagine a world where coal and oil are relics of the past, replaced by cleaner, more efficient energy sources. We're talking about a potential paradigm shift in how we power our world. The technology to harness thorium could revolutionize energy production, making it more sustainable and less harmful to the environment. Buckle up, folks, because things are about to get interesting. The global energy race is heating up, and China has just played a wild card that could change the rules of the game. The epicenter of this potential energy earthquake? The Bayan Obo mining complex in Inner Mongolia. This site is already renowned for its vast mineral wealth, but the discovery of thorium takes it to a whole new level. This place is already a geological wonder, home to the world's largest rare earth element reserves. These elements are crucial for modern technology, from smartphones to electric vehicles. Now add to that enough thorium to potentially power China for millennia. That's right, millennia. This isn't just a short-term gain, it's a long-term strategy that could secure China's energy future. Suddenly, those Made in China stickers on your solar panels seem a lot more ominous, right? It's a reminder of how interconnected and dependent the world is on China's resources and technological advancements. But here's the kicker. China isn't just sitting on this thorium goldmine. They're actively developing the technology to utilize it, which could put them years ahead of other nations in the energy race. They're investing heavily in the technology to actually use it, leaving the rest of the world scrambling to catch up. This investment isn't just about energy, it's about securing a dominant position in the future global economy. To understand why thorium is such a big deal, we need to talk about its more famous and volatile cousin, uranium. Uranium has been the cornerstone of nuclear energy for decades, and for good reason. It's a powerful element that has the capability to generate immense amounts of energy. Uranium is the fuel that powers most of the world's nuclear reactors. These reactors are the backbone of many countries' energy grids, providing a significant portion of their electricity. It's effective, but it's also, well, a bit of a drama queen. Managing uranium reactors requires stringent safety protocols and constant vigilance to prevent accidents. Uranium is prone to meltdowns, produces dangerous radioactive waste, and oh yeah, can be enriched to make weapons. This makes it a double-edged sword, providing energy but also posing significant risks. It's the nuclear equivalent of that friend who's always fun at the start of the night but inevitably ends up crying, starting a fight, or both. You love them, but they come with a lot of baggage. Enter thorium, the well-behaved, overachieving cousin. Thorium offers a promising alternative to uranium, with several advantages that make it an attractive option for future energy needs. Thorium is naturally more abundant than uranium, generates significantly less waste, and is far more resistant to meltdowns. It's also incredibly energy dense. This means that thorium can provide a more sustainable and safer source of nuclear energy. We're talking about a single ton of thorium potentially producing the same amount of energy as 200 tons of uranium, or a few million tons of coal. This efficiency could revolutionize the way we think about energy production. Think of it this way, uranium is like using a blowtorch to light a candle. It's powerful, but perhaps a bit overkill for the task at hand. Thorium is like harnessing the power of 1,000 suns to do the same thing. It's a more refined and controlled approach, offering immense power without the same level of risk. It's efficient, powerful, and far less likely to set your eyebrows on fire. This makes thorium a much more appealing option for those looking to harness nuclear energy without the associated dangers. So, yeah, thorium seems like a pretty sweet deal. With its abundance, safety, and efficiency, thorium could very well be the future of nuclear energy, providing a cleaner and more reliable power source for generations to come. Now back to China. They're not just interested in thorium for its environmental benefits, although those are certainly a nice bonus. Let's be honest, this is China we're talking about. They're playing three-dimensional chess, while the rest of us are struggling with checkers. China's thorium strategy is a brilliant blend of pragmatism and long-term thinking. They've recognized that whoever controls the next generation of energy technology will control the future. And right now, all signs point to thorium being that next generation. This puts China in a very interesting position. Imagine a world where China, not Saudi Arabia or Russia, controls the flow of energy. Imagine a world where China's economic and geopolitical influence is amplified by its ability to power itself and potentially a significant chunk of the world with clean thorium-based energy. It's a bold vision, some might even say audacious, but then again, China has never been known for thinking small. While the rest of the world is still debating the merits of wind versus solar, China has taken a bold step forward in the realm of nuclear energy. China has gone ahead and broken ground on a game-changer, the world's first thorium molten salt reactor, TMSR. This isn't just another nuclear project, it's a potential revolution in how we think about and use nuclear energy. Nestled in the heart of the Gobi Desert, this technological marvel is like something straight out of a science fiction novel with its sleek design and cutting-edge technology, except it's very, very real. The TMSR represents a significant leap forward in nuclear technology. The TMSR is a radically different beast from traditional nuclear reactors. Unlike conventional reactors that use water as a coolant, the TMSR uses molten salt. It uses molten salt as a coolant, making it inherently safer and less prone to meltdowns. This innovative approach not only enhances safety but also efficiency. It also generates significantly less waste, addressing one of the biggest concerns surrounding nuclear power. Traditional nuclear reactors produce a large amount of radioactive waste that remains hazardous for thousands of years. But here's where things get really interesting. China's TMSR is just a pilot project. This means it's a test bed for future, larger-scale implementations. If it's successful, and let's be honest, when has China ever embarked on a major technological endeavor and not knocked it out of the park? It could pave the way for a whole new generation of thorium-powered reactors. These reactors could be more efficient, safer, and more sustainable than anything we've seen before. Imagine a world where energy is abundant and clean, with minimal environmental impact. We're talking about potentially revolutionizing energy production on a global scale. The success of China's TMSR could be the catalyst for a new era in energy, one that could help combat climate change and provide a reliable power source for generations to come. As we wrap up this thrilling saga of thorium and China's energy ambitions, let's take a moment to ponder the global ripple effect of this groundbreaking project. China's foray into thorium-based nuclear technology isn't just a national endeavor, it's a bold statement to the entire world. The success of the TMSR could spur other nations to invest in similar technologies, igniting a global race towards safer and more efficient nuclear power. Think about it. Countries traditionally reliant on fossil fuels could pivot towards thorium reactors, drastically reducing their carbon footprints. The geopolitical landscape could shift as energy independence becomes more attainable for many nations, lessening global tensions over energy resources. Moreover, this technological leap could encourage international collaborations, pooling expertise and resources to tackle one of humanity's most pressing challenges: sustainable and clean energy. Imagine a future where energy crises are a thing of the past, where power is both abundant and environmentally friendly. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. While the promise is immense, the journey is just beginning. The world will be watching China's TMSR project closely, scrutinizing its successes and learning from its challenges. And as this story unfolds, you can bet we'll be here to break it down for you, piece by piece. So, as we bid adieu to this chapter of innovation and ambition, remember to subscribe to DipLab. Because, let's face it, you need more of this dark, satirical enlightenment in your life. Until next time, stay curious and stay enlightened.